Yo, what's up everyone? I'm Kingspidermancool, and a few days ago on Tuesday, 343 just dropped an article containing a lot of information on Halo Infinite. Yes, after a while we finally get some big and good news for Infinite. In this video, I'm going to be basically summarizing the article, going over some of the work in progress and in-engine screenshots that they put out, and saying my thoughts on everything. So yeah, let's get into it. So in the introduction to the article, we are greeted by the man himself, Joseph Staten, who, if you didn't know, basically was a big player in making Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, and Halo Reach. So yeah, he's a big person in the Halo community. Anyways, he first says that he's now working on Halo again as creative director for Halo Infinite. It's pretty cool that a Bungie Halo veteran is now working on Infinite. You know Joe's going to do some great stuff with it. He then says that 343 decided that they needed some more time to improve on Halo Infinite, resulting in the delay. A big part in 343 delaying the game is that the feedback they got from the July demo, which many people said that the game looked kind of rough. Joseph Staten also announced something really important, but I'm gonna get into that at the end of the video. Okay, let's move on to the next part. So what you're seeing right now is a work in progress Halo Infinite multiplayer map. What we're seeing in the screenshot looks pretty good, much better than what we saw in the July demo in terms of graphics and detail. I can't really say much on the map itself other than it looks like a 4v4 map. Let's now talk about other big things that are in the screenshot. First, let's talk about the Spartan that's right there, and it looks like the new Mark 7 Spartan, which looks really cool. He's holding the new Infinite battle rifle. Many people are saying that it looks like the classic battle rifle mixed with the Halo 5 battle rifle. And also we get to see a new armor coating. And if you didn't know, armor coatings are a preset of materials, patterns, and colors you can apply to your Spartan. Okay, let's go over to the gadget we see at the bottom of the map. It looks like active camo just because the icon shows a Spartan sort of like fading away. It seems like we're gonna see the icons of gadgets when we're playing the game, much like in Halo 5. Up here, there's an assault rifle spawn, and over here, there's another gadget spawn for the grapple shot. So it's confirmed that the grapple shot will be a gadget instead of a player trait. I'm guessing it'll act a lot like the gadget system in Halo 3. These few paragraphs right here basically reiterate that 343 and the community weren't really satisfied with how Infinite was in a technical state, even for a work in progress build. It had a lot of bugs and issues, and many of the technical things 343 wanted to implement in Infinite didn't make it into the gameplay demo. For example, if you paid close attention to the demo, you can see grass popping in randomly and also clouds popping in randomly. But in these paragraphs, they said they're going to be fixing up Halo Infinite's technical issues. Basically, they're going to be fixing the bugs and glitches, improving the graphics and textures, and adding details and all that good stuff. This screenshot is an in-engine render of the Infinite rocket launcher. Let me just say it looks really cool. I especially like the black coating on the weapon, and the orange bits go well with it too. The model of the rocket launcher is the Spanker model, so it's confirmed that the model will be the main one for the launcher. In Halo 5 it was replaced by a different model many people weren't too crazy about, so I'm sure people will be glad that this model will be in the game. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but at the back left of the screenshot, I think there's a rocket hog. I mean, I guess it's kind of obvious that the rocket hog will be in the game, but it's good to know anyways. This is the sniper for Infinite. Again, another in-engine render. The sniper rifle also looks awesome to me. Many people are saying it looks like a mix between the Reach and the Halo 4 and 5 sniper. Also, maybe this is the menu for applying weapon coatings for your weapons. Next up, they talk about the famous brute we all know and love, Craig. Yeah, he was a big meme when the Infinite demo came out. Reason why people made fun of him so much because he looked kinda dead inside. Well, I guess he was actually dead, but it's just that his face didn't really show any expression, plus it looked kinda bad. Anyways, they said the reason why Craig had a lifeless face expression is because facial animations on NPCs weren't fully implemented in the build. But they did say there has been improvements on brute faces, and they said they were going to add hair and beards on brutes. So maybe brutes are now going to look like Halo 2 or Halo 3 brutes. They also said that there's been significant changes in other NPCs and models, so that's good to hear. This is another screenshot of the multiplayer map they showed off earlier, which again looks really nice. Over near the bottom left corner, we see another look at the Spartan who was in the other screenshot. This time he's holding the assault rifle. The main thing in this shot is the Spartan wearing George's helmet and shoulder pad from Halo Reach, and holding the battle rifle. It's so awesome that we get to see George's armor come to Infinite, and I hope the rest of Noble Team's armor make it into this game too. If they do, I'll definitely wear Emil's helmet because it looks sick. If you take a closer look at this armor, you can see the amount of detail going into it. Now that's really cool. Alright, let's head on to the next section of the article. It basically talks about the live team for Halo Infinite and what they do. Basically, they work on the content for the game, like challenges, progression, customization, achievements, and yeah. There's nothing too special in these few paragraphs, but there is one thing that stands out. The part where it says, what should players look forward to each season? So does that mean there's going to be like a season pass every couple of months or so? Sort of like the Master Chief Collection? Maybe it will be a paid season pass, or maybe it will be free. Who knows? We have another in-engine render. This time it shows off some new armor pieces and a new armor coating. The armor coating is called the Scorpion Punch, and I think the armor coating looks pretty neat. I like the grayish black mixed with the red. Let's talk about the actual armor though. First off, the helmet, and I think it looks fantastic. It reminds me of the ODST helmet mixed with some other parts. Now I want to talk about the chest piece. I'm liking the simplistic design, it's pretty good in my opinion. Overall, I really think this armor is amazing. Next up, they talk about a variety of things they wanted to do. First, they said they didn't want Infinite to be a grind machine. They wanted people to enjoy their time playing the game and not have to burn themselves out. Secondly, and I think this one is really important, they said there will be no loot boxes and no randomness in rewards, and that players should know what they're getting. They also said that all of the microtransactions will be cosmetic only, so none of that pay to win crap. I personally think it's a good thing there will be no loot boxes in Infinite, although there will still be microtransactions, which sucks. But hey, at least it will be cosmetic only. So they touch up a little bit on the game having free to play multiplayer, which yes, Halo Infinite will have free multiplayer, and how it impacts customization. So yeah, some of the customization will be locked behind a paywall because the multiplayer is free. This includes armor coatings, weapon coatings, vehicle coatings, nameplates, and player icons or whatever. But they did say that you can still unlock a lot of these for free via playing campaign, challenges, skill, special events, legacy rewards, and the progression system. Speaking of legacy rewards, they made a special armor and weapon coating for Halo 5 players who reached Spartan rank 152. Let's check them out. And here are the coatings. They're called the Watchdog armor coating, and they look neat. I especially like the weapon coatings, mainly the black and red on it. So I'm only Spartan rank 49 I believe, so I have no idea if I'm gonna hit 152 before Infinite comes out. A lot of people say it's a huge grind. Also, they put out another image of the coating again, and again, it looks really neat. This time, they're holding the battle rifle, and again, I like the black and red. Also, I think this helmet might be new, and to me, it looks amazing. Alright, they discuss a tad bit on armor coatings and their vision for it. As you may or may not know, armor coatings are kind of a controversial thing, mainly because it took away primary and secondary colors, which were in previous Halo games. On top of that, you have to pay for some of the coatings. Yeah, you can see why they're a big controversy in the community. Anyways, they said they implemented coatings to expand the customizing of the player's armor in terms of coloring. With the coating system, they said that 343 can implement certain details, materials, or patterns on your Spartan. Something that'll make the coating system a lot better in my opinion is if players have the ability to mix a coating with another coating. For example, if players have the ability to mix the Watchdog coating with the Scorpion Punch coating. Here's another armor coating that they showed off. This one is called the Splinter Desert armor coating. In this coating in particular, you can see what they mean by having some stuff like patterns on certain coatings. This is something a bit off topic with the coatings, but this guy is holding the new Bulldog shotgun, so that's cool. Also, the helmet in some weird way reminds me of the Mark V mixed with the Mark VI mixed with the Gen 2 Master Chief helmet. This helmet is probably the most unique one out of all of them that we saw today. In this next section, they're discussing about Halo Infinite having Halo Reach level of customization. Reach had a great variety of armor pieces you can customize. Many people even said it is the best customization options of all of Halo. Reach gave you the ability to customize your helmet, helmet attachments, chest gear, left and right shoulder pads, knee guards, wrist gear, utility, and visor color. And Infinite is going to have all of this, including more. Some people have already spotted that you can customize the gloves on your Spartan, which is a nice little feature. Now they show off one final armor and armor coating. The coating is called Noble Defender. Pretty sure it's a callback to Noble Team. We get another look at George's helmet and shoulder pad. Once again, it looks really cool. And I think some of the other armor pieces are from Halo Reach too, and that's great. Overall, I'm really loving the armors that they showed off, and I can't wait to see them all. Alright, we're almost done with the Infinite update. Joseph Staten greets us once again in these last few paragraphs. He said that starting with this update, we're going to be given more info on Halo Infinite in the coming months. So hopefully this ends the content drought for Infinite. Okay, believe it or not, Joe Staten said on the first week on his job, he got to play through Halo Infinite's campaign. Twice. Yes, he got to play through the campaign freaking 2 times, man. He's so lucky. He even said that he was stunned in the best possible way, and that he can feel the classic 30 seconds of fun all over the world of Infinite. He said that it's the Halo we imagined back in 2000 finally coming to life. Yeah, you can tell that he loved it. And that just gets me more excited to play it. So this is a concept art for Infinite done by Martin O. I think that's how you pronounce his name. To me it looks beautiful and captures the open world feel of the game. Joe also says, and I quote, "Everywhere I looked, I saw choices. Do I explore off the Golden Path? Assault that banished warbase guarding the Valley Pass? Follow a flight of Forerunner Sentinels into that unexpected cavern? Rescue of squatter Marines dug in and desperate halfway up that mountain? Or do I keep pulling the main story thread that feels epic and intimate at the same time?" Dude, that just gets me more excited to play the campaign. I'm so hyped for it. Finally, Joe Staten says that we'll be getting flight testing for the game next year. So you guys better sign up for the Insider program if you want to play test this game out early. Now, this is the thing I've been holding off till the end, and that's that Halo Infinite will ship out fall of 2021. Dude, that's a really long time to wait. But hey, if that means Halo is going to be breathtaking, I'm all for it.
You're breathtaking!
Well guys, that was the end of the high level update. Let me know if it restored your hopes and hype for the game. I know it certainly restored my hype and gave me confidence in the game. Especially that last part with Joseph Staten talking about the campaign. If you guys want to, you can check out my video I did on the Halo Infinite campaign demo. Also, if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, and if you want to, subscribe to the channel. But besides that, I'm calling it off here. Peace out.